We're always going to have honest conversations on this channel, and this message is as much as for immigrants living around the world. We're all trying to make a better life, maybe of course like me in a new country, or maybe for your kids, or just trying to make it through the month without the constant stress of money. I get it. I've been there. In fact, I'm still there. Like I always tell people, it's about the journey. It's not just the destination of just being rich or building wealth. I spent over a decade working in the banking industry and over a decade just dealing with finance, investments, and all that stuff. But what actually changed my life wasn't theory. It wasn't. It was unlearning the bad money habits that I picked up over the years. So today I just want to share with you 9 habits that quietly keep people broke, and more importantly, how to break free from them. This isn't a lecture. It's not. I'm just sharing what I wish I'd known sooner. So the first one is paying yourself last. That's the big one, paying yourself last. So usually when you get paid, rent goes out or your mortgage payment goes out, bills, the other bills, small grocery top-ups, data subscription, maybe a little takeaway here and there, then boom, zero balance again. So I used to do that too. But I read the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. You've probably heard of that book. I was gifted that book first time in 2008, and I wish I read it then. It was sitting on my shelf for more than 5 years before I opened it and read it. It completely flipped how I think about money. The rich actually pay themselves first, not last, they do it first. Even if it's just $20, you take it out the minute your money lands and you put it somewhere safe. Your savings, your emergency fund, whatever account, just make sure that you've put something away for yourself. Make it non-negotiable. Like just the way you have your automated transfers for your bills and all that, do it for your savings as well. You're not being selfish, you're building your future. The second one is getting too comfortable with bad debt. Yes, let's talk debt. I'm not against debt, but when it comes to bad debt, and there's a major bad debt I call bad. Credit card debt, if you have it enormously, is bad. Credit card debt, for example, is so normalized, we don't even see it as a red flag anymore. Like credit card, buy now, pay later, those kind of stuff. Your friend's birthday is coming up, you buy them those birthday gifts with the buy now, pay later. Like why? Why would you buy now, pay later on things like clothes? Even food delivery on credit. I mean, I know that's touchy. It might be that you really have to eat and you have nothing and you don't want to beg. Fine, I get it, but it shouldn't be the norm. I had to teach myself this hard rule that if I cannot pay for it in full, cash or debit, then I'm not ready for it. So I might just pass through a store and I see this fancy, real nice bag. I know that I can't pay $400 for that bag. I'll just walk past it and just, walk past it without guilt. In fact, credit cards are not evil. They are built for you to sleep up. That 22% interest, it will eat any cashback or rewards alive if you're carrying a balance. Debt is how they make money. Don't let it be how you lose yours. The third one is not having a financial cushion. Like, let me tell you, peace of mind is having at least 1 month's expenses saved. An emergency fund is your cushion when life punches you. A flat tire, a job delay, family back home needs urgent help. Savings means you can handle it without swiping a card or borrowing money. See, start small, right? Even $50 a month builds up. And how do you save it? You guessed it right. Pay yourself first. Back to number 4, not knowing your numbers. You don't know your numbers. You can't fix what you can't see. I mean, people will feel broke, and when we break it down, they actually make enough. They just don't know where the money is going. I did it with a friend of mine recently. We did it on paper and said, this is how much is coming in. And by the time she was losing hundreds of dollars every month on things that she couldn't even put a finger on. Just basically, it's waste. So track your income, know your fixed bills, understand your spending patterns. It's like turning on the lights in a dark room. Suddenly you can see what needs to be changed. Number 5 is expensive habits on check. Let's talk lifestyle creep. You earn more, so you spend more. You've got a new job, you upgrade your phone, you do your nails, you upgrade your wardrobe, even before the first paycheck lands. So I'm not saying that you don't enjoy life. If you know me, I'm a proponent for enjoying life. But if every upgrade means less savings, that's not growth. That's just looking rich while staying broke. So if they increase your income every month, maybe the net, they increase it by $1,000, and you can't save $900, okay, maybe that's a bit extreme, but you can't save like half of that, then there's a problem. You best check yourself before you level up your spending. Number 6 is only focusing on savings. I used to be here because I was so scared I didn't want to be broke again, so I really just became a saver. I was saving. The real talk, you can't save your way to wealth. Nobody can do that. There's only so much that you can cut, but earning, that has no cap. Start a side hustle, learn a skill, ask for that raise. Saving is important, but growing your income, that's where the real freedom is. Number 7 is paying too much in taxes. This applies to you wherever in the world you are. It doesn't matter if you're an immigrant or not. Even if you're back home, you're paying taxes. Now, here's what the wealthy people do differently. They learn the rules, especially tax rules. They use retirement accounts. They use investment shelters, small business write-offs, legally, ethically, and strategically, if I may add. Meanwhile, many of us, especially immigrants, we just file and hope for the best. Don't be afraid to learn this stuff. Pay what's your fair, yes, but also play smart. Number 8 is waiting too long to invest. Like, time waits for nobody, and the most important factor in investment is time. It's not the amount of money you invest, it's actually time. You don't need to be rich to start investing. You need to start small and be consistent. The longer your money sits in a bank account, the more inflation eats it. So don't wait until you have plenty. Start with what you have. Time is your best friend in investing. The earlier you start, the easier the journey is. I wish I knew this when I was 25, but it's not too late. Even if you're 50, you can start now. That takes me right into my next point. Thinking it's too late or too hard is the 9th one. So here's the biggest trap. I'm too old to learn. It's too late for me. I've made too many mistakes, especially now that we see Gen Zs and even some millennials, especially Gen Zs, making it in their early 20s, right? And you're in your 50s or your 40s and you're saying, oh, it's too late for me. No, it's not. Please don't believe that. Wherever you are, wherever you're starting from, whether you're starting from debt, you're starting from a low income or zero knowledge, you can still win with money. I've seen single moms do it. I've seen a lot of immigrants. Yes, a lot of immigrants in Canada. I know a lot of people say that people in Canada or people abroad are suffering. I've seen a lot of immigrants actually prosper. Plenty of them. And even people rebuilding after a divorce or a job loss, they still apply these principles and it works for them as well. And you can too. Step by step. So these are the 9 habits that keep people broke, that kept me broke for a while. But you're not most people. You're aware now, and awareness is power. This is what I advise you to do. Pick one habit and start small. You're not behind, you're just getting started, and I'm cheering for you. If this helped, share it with a friend. Let's build better money habits together. See you in the next one.